Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another exclusive. Before we get into the exclusive, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So we're going to start off with J-Lo and Rihanna. And J-Lo kind of feels like due to her relationship with Drake, that kind of ruined her relationship with Rihanna. As we all know, Rihanna unfollowed J-Lo after J-Lo and Drake were like taking pictures on Instagram and he was holding her. And so J-Lo feels like she missed out on an opportunity to really work with Rihanna because she wanted to work with her in the past. And I remember Rihanna had sent J-Lo a pair of shoes when she did this collaboration. And J-Lo wanted to work with Rihanna. And she knows how she is a staple in the fashion industry. But now she feels like that opportunity got kind of ruined due to the fact that, she was, cuddling with Drake. And that relationship didn't really last too long. Then after that, she got with A-Rod. But J-Lo is hoping in the future that her and, Rihanna can have a conversation. Okay, about the whole ordeal. I was told that Rihanna kind of feels like J-Lo kind of knew what she was doing. Okay, she doesn't feel like J-Lo is as oblivious to what her and Drake had going on. And even though Rihanna never really claimed Drake, people knew behind the scenes that they were getting pretty serious. Okay. Now, in the public, she was trying to keep it cool, but she does the same thing with A$AP Rocky. Her and A$AP Rocky basically been dating for, 2 years now? And, but she hasn't claimed him, but he claims her. And I think when it comes to Rihanna, the older she gets, I think she's waiting for a certain type of commitment, such as, an engagement, a wedding, or, having a child with someone to really fully claim them. Even though she claimed Hassan, she was going to marry Hassan. She thought she was going to marry Hassan. But right now, J-Lo feels like, hopefully that they could make amends in the future. As far as Nicki, I was told that Nicki didn't really understand why J-Lo was making faces when she was performing or acting a certain type of way with her because she was working with her ex-boyfriend who is a choreographer. And so Nicki felt like, she was getting a certain type of treatment from J-Lo just because she was working with her ex-boyfriend. She didn't feel like that was fair. And also, I was told that Nicki didn't understand it because Nicki has a certain type. And J-Lo's exes aren't Nicki's type. Everybody know what the type of guy Nicki likes, okay? So that's how Nicki kind of feels in regards to J-Lo. Now, hopefully they can make an amends in the future, but it's kind of pointless because I don't really care for a Nicki and J-Lo record. Like, I could live without that. It's not that big of a deal. But that real butt didn't keep your man at home, that line is not about J-Lo because this happened years ago. Moving on to Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj. At one moment in time, Taylor Swift wanted to collaborate with Nicki. But then the Anaconda video came out and it was very controversial. And so Taylor's team advised her it would not be a good idea because Taylor Swift has a younger audience, okay? Most of Taylor Swift's music is PG-13, very bubblegum, pop, country music. Now, I don't think people would care now, but at the time, she was like the #1 pop star. This was like 2014. So her team said it would not be a good idea because at the time, they felt like Nicki was too controversial, especially after the Anaconda video. And Taylor Swift really wanted to collaborate with Nicki because, she's a huge Nicki fan and she loved that song Super Bass. okay? And so they never collaborated, but maybe they will in the future. I don't really care for a Taylor and Nicki record now. You know, I would like to see Nicki do a record with Dua Lipa. But I already heard that Megan might got something in the stash with Dua Lipa. I heard that they might be collaborating. But it doesn't matter. Nicki could still do a song with her. But I'm just saying, you know, I would like to see Nicki do songs with new artists. Plus, like I said before, these pop stars have been warned to not collaborate with Nicki, okay, ever since, you know, the whole Miley Cyrus incident, okay? We all saw what happened to Fergie. We all saw what happened to Katy Perry. But, you know, I would have liked to see a Taylor Swift song with Nicki back in the day. But I don't think I would care now, you know? Anaconda was pretty controversial. I remember people getting very upset about that video. I think that was one of the reasons why her and Charlamagne fell out. Not because of the video, but because he said the song was trash. I remember him saying the song was trash and that he didn't really like the song. And then he went on air and said that Nicki had texted him and he just put her whole business on blast. So, you know, hopefully, you know, in the future, Nicki will be able to collab with more pop stars. But I really am not going to hold my breath on it because I already know how the industry kind of flip-flops and makes their own rules for artists that are blackballed. But moving on to Cardi, I'm hearing that she has a makeup collaboration that she's working on. I wonder how long this is going to take because I remember Rihanna said that Fenty took like, 2 years to make or like a year to make. So I want to see how long this is going to take Cardi B. But she's gearing up to get into makeup and fashion. Okay. So pretty soon Cardi is going to be moving out of music. I don't think music is her passion. Okay. And I think a lot of artists are starting to see that the money is not in music. It's in, you know, makeup. It's in branding deals. It's in movies. It's not really in music. Okay. Because J-Lo has the J-Lo beauty. Selena Gomez got rare beauty. Not Nicki. Rihanna has Fenty beauty. So I think a lot of artists are starting to see that the makeup business is where people are making their money. And they're seeing all these YouTubers getting makeup deals. So that's another reason why a lot of these artists are getting into makeup because they see the bag. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.